What up, YouTube? Steve from Team Purple Panda. Here I have Isaac with me running an amazing deck ready for the next meta. Before I even say anything, how many monsters do you run in your deck?
I run 36.
There's 36 monster in this gentleman's deck, and is currently smashing on everyone as of right now. A 36 monster deck, and it's insane. So let's go right into it. What's this deck called?
Well, I've heard it been called like Black Knight Dark.
Okay,
Dark,
it's
a kind of a generic name. I just call it Dark Beatdown.
Dark Beatdown.
Yeah.
The FU deck.
The FU deck.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically. So basically, this whole deck revolves around Gen X Ally Birdman.
Let's go ahead and put it right here.
Oh, sorry.
And flip upside down right here.
Sorry. Gen X Ally Birdman.
These guys are so broken.
Really broken cards. Basically, what you do is you bounce up one card.
So, quick thing, the effect is you can bounce one monster from your field back to your hand and special summon this. So that's the effect of this card.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's 3 of them.
3 of them, and I use it with Armageddon Knight. And Armageddon Knight, the first effect, it makes.
How many Armageddon do you run?
I run 3 Armageddon.
Just throw them out real quick.
Throw them all out.
Yeah, so 3 Armageddon Knight, so you can spam this thing with Birdman's effect.
Exactly. So basically, you have Birdman in hand. You summon out Armageddon Knight to bring out to put into your grave Malicious.
Malice?
Yeah.
So you set up with Malice.
And then what you do is you bounce Armageddon Knight. Back to your hand to special summon him. Right? And then you bring back out Malicious to sync out for this guy right here.
Locomotion. He hit me with this thing earlier, and my jaws dropped. This thing is just ridiculous. Look, so 1 Gen X tuner, so the Birdman, right? And then it's a 9-star, and it's just a just a dark monster. So one of these Caius works, and it says you steal the highest attacking monster your opponents control. Period. There's no end-to-end phase, no cost. It just happens.
It just happens.
It just happens.
No reason.
You just lost a monster. There it is.
Exactly. All right. So now, another real good card that I have in this is a really secret gem, dude. Is Jester Conflict.
Jester Conflict.
Jester Conflict comes out for no reason. It special summons itself for no reason, and since you run a high count monster, it's a good tribute fodder for your Caiuses, for your your Mobiuses. I tech in Mobius for back row because since you don't really run any back row help, so you need to have back row destruction.
Yep, back row destruction.
So it's back row destruction. So it works as like your Han layers.
Yep.
Okay, now Jester Conflict also works well with Gen I Alex Birdman.
I'll give the Birdman real quick.
Okay, because first you special summon Jester for no reason.
For no reason.
Then you special summon this. Then you bring it back up to your hand to special summon him. Then you special summon this back down. Then you can sync. Then you contribute for your Caius, and then go back into this guy.
Wow, so broken, so broken. That's such a broken play.
Yeah. Then so you take away either their back row or you take away either their other monster that's annoying and then you take over their strongest monster with the Gen X ally, with the Gen X locomotion. So it's a +3.
It's a +1,000. That's what that is.
Okay. Now another thing too, I tech in like Cyber Dragons.
2 Cyber Dragons. That's beat sticks or just
not beat sticks for special summon fodder.
Oh, okay.
Because it's special summons, and you contribute them for your better monsters. I also have Rykos.
Back row destruction, front row destruction.
Any type of destruction.
And it also helps you mill your monsters at 30. How much 30? What again? A 30.
36 monster count.
So you definitely mill monsters with this thing.
Exactly. So for draw power, I use Witch.
Okay. 1 Witch to the Black Forest. What does Witch does again?
Okay, Witch does, it draws a card, and if it's a monster, you reveal it, and it comes to your hand. If it's not a monster, which is highly doubtful, then this card is destroyed, and that card is still
math, man. Probability. This guy knows his math.
Yeah, so it still comes into your thing. Tragodia is also a great card in this deck.
Monsters of all levels in this deck.
Monsters of all levels, from 1 to 7, or 8. So And then like great text like the only magic cards that I run in this is these magic cards.
All right, so we have a charge to get the Raikou.
Charge to get the Raikou and mill effect.
Avarice because he dumps like mad in this deck, obviously. Lure because of Darks. What's this one for?
This one because I run Dark Creator. And I also run.
How many Dark Creators? One?
I run one.
One Dark Creator. Okay.
And I run
Dark
Dad.
Creator. And if you see how much darks you have in this in this deck, it's pretty easy to get this thing out.
Yeah, it's really easy. And then I also run Chaos Sorcerer. And now the play I do with Chaos Sorcerer is Show Broken. Okay, now so
do you need the Birdman?
Yeah, I need the Birdman. Okay, so because I run Raikous and Cyber Dragons, this is so easy to come out. So what I do is I bring it down, I remove one.
So -1.
-1, then bring it up, bring this back, bring this down. And then bring it down again and remove another one. And then I sync for this guy again.
Oh my god, such a broken play. Such a broken play.
So it's a +3 again. So you're automatically, that's like almost game.
That's definitely game right there. And what else?
And so then like I run like different techs like back row destruction, I run Breaker. And because Birdman lets me reset Breaker, like if Breaker survives a turn, Breaker comes back down, and then you can resummon Breaker.
Break something again.
Break something again, and then you have
like Black Rose or something.
Black Rose again.
Yeah.
So it's just really broken.
And after all that happens, he pulls out the Dark Creator. I think go crazy on you.
Exactly. Because you don't have back row support. You don't. So you need something to protect you for off occasions where you don't have monsters on the field. So I have Battle Faders.
He even runs Battle Faders. I mean, you can't even OTK this guy.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't OTK this guy.
And
you probably have a way to recycle these. Show these guys. Show the recycling. Where's the? Do you run what is it? Alchemist?
I do. Oh, yes, I do run Alchemist.
See, I know this guy. I know this guy.
I ran Alchemist.
You know this guy. This guy's gonna recycle his
I recycle everything. And I get back that if I need it. If I get back whatever I want. Just the same thing. Dark Greffers are the same thing like Armageddon Knights. But,
two Greffers.
Two Greffers. Then I run like the Caiuses, obvious Caius.
Yeah, 2 Caiuses.
I run 3 Caiuses.
3 Caiuses
inside here. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. So 3 Caiuses.
I run 3 Caiuses, and then I run the Dark Techs.
The Dark Techs.
Yeah.
So why do they call it Dark Techs?
Well, because they're not really like real big synchroing.
So they're like splashers.
Just like splashers. Yeah. So this is stop attacks again. Gores.
Gores is wonderful.
Yeah.
And of course, just usable tuners.
Usable tuners.
And you have malicious to stacks with them.
Exactly.
And you have here. You have this to recycle your plague and everything else. It's just all the one and 1 trap stun. And I just want to remind everybody, guys, why this deck is so freaking amazing. Because right now we all focus on negation of monsters, so negation of spells and trap. I have Sheehan to negate. I have Nacheria to negate. I have trap stun to negate. I have negation to negate. But like if you look at this deck, aside from that, everything is monster. Everything is monster effects. So unless you have like 14 like warnings in your deck, you're not gonna beat this thing. This is gonna run over you left and right. And the cool thing about what his build is essentially he's using monsters like spells. So if you think about it, the 2 Caius is like your MST or whatever, and like these are like your threatening roars, and this is like another MST, and this is like your smashing. So essentially he's spamming monsters like spell, but because they're monster effects, you can't stop them. Just gonna run you over. So thank you so much for me your deck, man. This is freaking amazing.
No problem.
And before you guys say anything, don't talk smack. Look at this guy. He's freaking huge. He's gonna smack upon you. So thanks for watching, guys. And this guy too. What's up, bro?
What's up?
What's up, bro?
I'm Austin.
He's Austin.
I'm Lee's biggest fan here. I got my card signed.
Peace out, guys.